Some people discover their talent after college. Angelica Hale discovered hers after a kidney transplant. Yeah, talk about starting life on expert mode. When she was just 4, her kidneys failed. One minute she's singing nursery rhymes, next minute she's fighting for her life. But our girl, she didn't back down. Nope, she looked life straight in the face and said, "You picked the wrong little human." Her mom became her donor, literally gave her a new rhythm to live by. And from that day, Angelica didn't just get her life back, she got her soundtrack. Little did anyone know, the same girl who once couldn't breathe properly would soon be taking everyone's breath away. Most kids her age were learning how to whistle. Angelica was learning how to belt. After recovery, she didn't waste time. She took that new kidney and went straight for the mic. At just 9 years old, she walked on to America's Got Talent like she owned the stage. And honestly, she kinda did. She sang "Rise Up," and the whole world did just that. Even Simon Cowell looked emotional, which, let's be honest, is rarer than a unicorn on Wall Street. That night, the audience didn't just see a talented kid. They saw a miracle with a microphone. A tiny warrior whose voice carried a story of survival, hope, and pure fire. A performance is powerful when your YouTube comments start with, "I'm not crying, you're crying." Angelica didn't just sing songs, she lived them. Every note had history. Every high pitch had heart. She wasn't performing for fame, she was performing because she could, and because once she almost couldn't. Then came the fame. Millions of views, millions of tears, and that smile, that smile could have powered the entire AGT studio. She didn't win the season, but she won something far bigger, the world's respect. And honestly, that lasts a whole lot longer than a trophy. Growing up is hard enough, but try doing that while millions of people are watching you hit high notes better than their car alarms. Angelica didn't fade after AGT. She evolved. She went from a little girl with a dream to a young woman with a mission. And the mission? To keep singing like her life depended on it because, in a way, it always had. She started writing songs, performing on bigger stages, even doing collabs that made fans go, "Wait, is that the same girl from 2017? Yes, same girl, stronger lungs, even higher notes. But fame comes with pressure. The internet loves you one day, questions you the next. Still, Angelica stayed grounded because once you've battled kidney failure, online comments are basically background noise. Then, she did it again. Angelica came back, not as the little girl from AGT, but as the woman her younger self dreamed of becoming. Her voice, richer. Her presence, magnetic. Her confidence? Let's just say if confidence were currency, she could buy Simon Cowell's smile. She started performing new songs that carried something deeper. Purpose. You could feel the life in her voice, the gratitude, the grace, the humor in pain, the light after darkness. And every time she sang, it wasn't just music, it was a message, a reminder that sometimes the strongest notes come from the toughest battles. Today, Angelica Hale isn't just that little girl who once stood on the AGT stage. She's a symbol of what happens when talent meets resilience and faith refuses to quit. She turned her scars into songs, her fears into fuel, and her second chance into something bigger than herself. Every lyric she sings now carries a piece of her story, a reminder that sometimes the smallest voices have the loudest impact. And let's be honest, if courage had a sound, it would probably sound like Angelica hitting that final note. From a hospital bed to standing ovations, from surviving to thriving, this is not just a comeback story. It's a masterclass in hope. Because behind every mind that changed the world, there's always a story worth telling. This is Curate